My people, wonder they say shall never end. According to the information reaching us, so they said Ebony's secrets have just been exposed. Remember that Iyanifa called the king. They said it was around 2 a.m. that Iyanifa called the king and told the king that someone is planning so strong to use this offerende to cause a very big problem for you, something that will be in history and is not going to be a good thing for you and your reign. That this person wants to utilize this opportunity of offerende to buy people so that it will be on record that it was during offerende that people ate from the palace and some of them died, and after that that you and the jewel would never ever reconcile again in this life. So they said Iyanifa told the king that this night, as she was speaking to the king, that the king should get up and do something, do whatever that she ordered him to do. That failure to do that, that person who is planning this thing is going to achieve it, and it will be too late for the king. That was how they said the king was worried. Who could this be? Who could that be, my people? You know that you cannot trust the women from what you're hearing, including some of the elders who lives in the palace. Now, information have it that Iyanifa told the king, gather the elders, gather the servants, that all of them should start sweeping the palace from A to Z. While they are doing it, they should be searching people's house that night. And you know that at that point, he will take them on their ways. You know, most of them have not prepared for that night. Might be thinking, oh, tomorrow is offerende, so let's do it tomorrow and all of that. That was how they said the king, Iyanifa told the king that whatever that he will have to do to secure the situation or to save the situation is going to be that moment, that night. They said before Iyanifa finishes the call with the king, it was getting like around 3, 4. And that was how they said the king now ordered the servant to go and call all the elders living in the palace, that they are going to be sweeping each building one after the other. From there, they should search everywhere. And you know that they don't know why the king was calling them. So even if the elders are involved, they have come out and people will follow them to their house this time. They will not say, okay, let me go and come back. No, they said the king did not allow such situation. So when they all came out, the king told them that they will have to sweep the palace and everything. So why they are sweeping, they were searching the people's house. And what are they searching for? They are searching for that garden egg that Iyanifa have told them that they wanted to use the garden egg. So they said while they are about to go out, they said the king told them that they should search the wife's apartment too. You know that the king have to give them such order before they will do it, because the wives, the king, they cannot enter his their chambers without the king's order. So, but they said the king tell them to concentrate on Igbi, gospel, and Ebony's chamber. That his instinct is telling him that these three. So that was how they said the first place that they went to happens to be the gospel's house. And when they went to the gospel's house, they have to search both in and outside. They said at the back of gospel's house, they were able to find one bag like that. So they thought it was garden egg. But upon getting there, they find out that it was yam. And some people said that that kind of yam is the yam that most farmers used to appreciate the queen for what she did for them. You know, due to this NGO stuff that she's running, that most of them that are being favored through that NGO, they tend to come back and give Thanksgiving. So maybe they use the yam to give her, to thank her for her support and everything. So after searching Gospel's house, they did not find it. The only thing they found was that bag of yam. They left there. They went to Igbi's house. They said at first Igbi was kind of wanted to drag it with them. That was how they told Igbi that it was the king's order to come and search this place and sweep everywhere. While they are searching, they were sweeping. You know, Igbi wanted to drag it, but later allowed them when they told her that it was the king's order. And but Igbi was worried. Igbi was asking, what exactly is happening? What again this time? What is happening this time? They did not tell Igbi anything. They searched everywhere in Igbi's house and they did not see anything. When they did not see anything, they were going to other people's apartment. So it's not only this wife, so because we all know that the palace is such a very big place. You know, it's a very big gated community. So they were going from door to door and all of that. Then it was time for Ebony's apartment, because they said the king gave them instruction that they should focus more on these three women. Remember, they are not the only wives there, but you know that people see you because of through your character and your behavior in the palace. So that was how they said when they got to Ebony's house and they knocked. It was the servant who came and opened the door for them. They said Ebony was upstairs. Before Ebony could come down, the lady have opened the door for those people. And at that point, they said Ebony landed a very hot slap on the lady's cheek, telling her, how dare you open my door without telling me first? You know, the girl was wrong anyway, but the fact remains that it is the king's order they should open the door for them and they will search. At that point, they said the elders were like kind of telling her, why will you slap her? She was just following order and instruction. So while they were on it, people started searching because the servants were all there. They started searching and all of that. So while they are searching, they said it was when they got to the back of Ebony's house, they find out that there was 9 baskets full of garden eggs there. They said the people were shocked because the king briefed them on the reason they are going for that search and sweep, you know. So upon seeing these 9 baskets of garden egg, they said the people were shocked. Why are they shocked? They are shocked because they all know that Ebony is not in support of that of Arande. And Ebony is not the one buying material for those things. It was Lizzie and Adetutu who went to the market and buy a garden egg and all those things that they will use for that. They started asking Ebony, what exactly is this doing in your house? Because Iyanifa said the person is going to replace the main garden egg that the palace is supposed to present to the guest, that the person is going to replace it with the fake one, the one that she have put something. So by the time the people eat it, it becomes another thing. So they were asking Ebony, what exactly is happening? Why? What are you doing with 9 baskets of this? They said with all those questions they're asking Ebony, Ebony did not say anything. The next thing, Ebony started making troubles with them, telling them that they should leave her apartment. They said it was a serious wahala. And that was when one of the elders told Ebony that, what are you up to? We all know that you never liked the jewel. You don't even want her back. You said over your body, will she come back to this house, to this palace? What do you want to do? You want to buy people for the sake of trying to stop her from coming? They said Ebony started dragging them, that they must leave her apartment or else. At that point, they will have to leave and go and report to the king the outcome of their search and sweep. That was how they said they left. And that is what we're hearing if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Do well to share this video. Bye for now.